let's go to the complimentary spoilers and Terry for One Piece Chapter 1167. Are you ready? Then come with me. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Manga Information Channel. I'm bringing you more One Piece content, and today we have the complimentary spoilers for Chapter 1167. Before we begin, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Alright, no more delays, let's get into it. The spoilers are absolutely wild, and this chapter is shaping up to be massive. The title is Ida's Two Sons, and she will play a very important role this week. In the previous chapter, we saw Harold making a desperate request to the world government and the Marines. Now, we see the consequences of that. Harold was accepted and began collaborating directly with the world government. He received a mission: intercept pirates and support Marines. And now comes a mind-blowing connection. While carrying out this mission and intercepting a drifting pirate ship inside a dense fog, Harold started gaining a terrifying reputation. People began calling him the monster within the mist. The spoilers say this may have been the origin of rumors about a colossal entity known as the Florian Triangle. And here's the big twist. Remember at the end of Thriller Bark when Luffy and the crew saw those giant silhouettes with glowing eyes? Exactly. It seems the legend of those beings, or that phenomenon, may have started here, or may be directly linked to this moment. Now let's talk about the power structure inside the Holy Knights. Harold was promoted. He became a divine blade of the world government. The text confirms that this is the lowest rank among the Holy Knights. That explains why Gunko, whom we saw during the God Valley incident, also held that position. Gunko and Shamrock both wanted Loki to follow the same path as his father. Harold was also a divine blade. They saw the potential in him. It is also explained why Shamrock once visited Harold's grave. Harold is then summoned by the Gorosei and receives the Sea of the Surface seal on his arm. Yes, that same mark we've discussed so many times. This mark has 3 levels: Surface, level 1, Depths, level 2, likely used by higher-ranking Holy Knights, Abyss, level 3, which according to the theory is where the Gorosei are, and the reason why they do not age. I believe the surface and depths marks give the user resistance to injuries, while the Abyss mark grants immortality, explaining why the Gorosei do not age. The Holy Knights, however, age normally because they never reach that level. Gunko, however, is a special case. She is a receptacle directly connected to Imu-sama, constantly living within the flower garden, so her rules are different. Now we return to 15 years ago, right after Roger's death, during the beginning of the Great Pirate Era. We see the headquarters of the Holy Knights. Harold meets Galing, who hands him a special Den Den Mushi, and then comes the shock. In Mary Geoise, Harold meets Shanks and Shamrock. Yes, 15 years ago, Shanks was in Mary Geoise. He was accepted into the Holy Knights as soon as he was discovered because his power level was extremely high, comparable to his brother Shamrock, the rising star of the Holy Knights at that time. This means Shanks and Shamrock have similar levels of strength. This raises a serious question. Defeating Shamrock in Elbaf might be incredibly difficult for Luffy, considering that Shamrock's power is close to Shanks, one of the strongest emperors today. But calm down, don't start hating on Shanks or calling him a traitor. The text makes it very clear. Shanks' objective was espionage. He infiltrated Mary Geoise to gather information about the Sacred Land and the world government. Then comes another massive revelation. Fisher Tiger was freed by Shanks. Yes, he was the one who broke Tiger's shackles and released him, disguised so he wouldn't be recognized. When Harold met Shanks, the red-haired pirate acted cold toward him, likely to keep up the facade in front of the world government and the Holy Knights. The spoilers say Shanks had bandages on his left eye, meaning he had just suffered the wound, the scar inflicted by Blackbeard. We still don't know if this fight will be shown, but this confirms the time frame. Shanks also bore the surface rank mark, which he likely lost along with his arm when he saved Luffy. This could have been intentional. Shanks may have sacrificed his own arm to sever his connection to Aimu-sama the moment he discovered the future Joy Boy. Back in Elbaf, Ida becomes ill, and Hajrudin and Loki believe she has been poisoned. Loki, consumed by rage, attacks his mother's village, believing that the source of the poison came from there. He then declares that Ida is my only mother. We will also see an important conversation between Harold and Neptune. According to native readers, Harold tells Neptune that soon his hairy daughter will be born, referring to Shirahoshi. Hairy here is the same Old Norse phrase used to refer to a maiden, reinforcing the theory that the mysterious word maiden originally referred to Shirahoshi. And that's it. These were the complimentary spoilers. There will be no break this week. We should receive more spoilers later today. The full summary comes out tomorrow, Wednesday. On Thursday, we'll have the scans, and I'll bring you the complete translation. As always, we'll have the narrated version as well. And the official chapter will be released on Sunday on Manga Plus. In my opinion, this chapter is absolutely insane. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, leave your like, subscribe, and activate the notification bell. Thanks for watching. See you next time.